Minimalism has made me look at a lot of things differently. Things that I thought I needed, but I really don't. Things I value more than I thought I would. And because of this, my spending habits and my lifestyle have changed quite a bit. Since we're very close to a new year, I want to share with you 10 things I'm not buying in 2022. And these are either complete no-buy goals or low-buy goals, so a select number of things. Whenever we bring something new into our home, it adds to the number of things that we have to think about and take care of and find a home for. And so I want to make sure that something is worth all that before I bring it into my life. And I'm also going to share with you honestly how I did on my low-buy goals for 2021. Because as I often say on the channel, it's not about doing everything perfectly. Hey everyone, welcome back and happy holiday season. My name is Vera if you're new here, and this is a place where you can get tips and inspiration for living a simpler, happier, and calmer life. So if that sounds good to you, then be sure to hit subscribe to follow along with future videos. This goes without saying, but this list is personal for me and my lifestyle, so no hard feelings if you do enjoy buying these things. But I hope it can inspire you to maybe think about which things you already have enough of or that you want to challenge yourself not to buy in 2022. First thing I decided not to buy next year is notebooks, stationery, pens, or any arts and craft supplies. What happened was that I tried art journaling this year as kind of like a new hobby, and I got really inspired by watching some classes about it. So I decided to try it, and naturally you need a few things for that. So I bought a notebook with blank pages, I bought a few brush pens and some washi tapes, and I basically saved up any kind of paper that came into the house that was at least somewhat pretty to use in my art journal. And as these things sometimes go, we get really excited about something and we try it, and after a while, it kind of just fades away and we hardly ever look at it again. And that is what happened here. So I had to just honestly admit to myself that this wasn't a hobby that I would keep doing and that I would keep getting value from over time. So I repurposed the notebook for something else, and I gave away most of the supplies, and it's just a complete no-buy again for me in 2022 in this category. But the reason that I wanted to include it mostly in this video is to show you that it is important not to let minimalism limit you in any way, or to keep you from trying new things, experimenting with different hobbies, if that means that you have to buy some things for it. This was a hobby that ended up not really working out, but you never know that until you try. And so when you want to try a new hobby, just get a few things that you need to get started, see how you actually like it, and if it turns out that you want to keep doing it over time, then you can always get more things or fancier things for it, but then at least you can actually give it a go. Last year I mentioned I didn't want to own any more plants. I had 13 of them at the time, and I still have 13 now, although some of them are new. A few of the smaller ones have died, unfortunately. So I replaced them, and I also got this little plant, which I think is really cute, as a gift. But I want to keep it at this amount. I think this is the sweet spot for me in terms of how much time it takes to take care of all of them, as well as having the space be nice and green and cozy. Okay, so this is a tough one. I want to do a complete no-buy for my wardrobe for now. I kind of feel like my wardrobe is a bit of a mess right now. It's not actually messy, but I think that it is a bit too much for me, and I'm not really happy with the way that it is. If you missed last week's video, I'm currently working on losing some weight in a healthy way. My weight has very much fluctuated over the last couple of years, and my wardrobe reflects that. So there's a lot of different sizes in there, and after gaining 22 pounds and going into the overweight category, I'm now working my way back to the healthy weight category. I've lost 12 pounds by now, so some of my clothing items are a bit too big for me. And so I decided to just wait with making any type of changes to my wardrobe, both decluttering as well as getting new things for it, until I reach my goals when it comes to weight. And then I want to first just take an honest look at the state of my wardrobe and donate everything that is either too big for me or that I'm just not loving anymore, and only then make new goals when it comes to the items that I feel are missing in my wardrobe and how many of them I want to add. Last year, my goal was to get a maximum of 8 things for my wardrobe, and I ended up getting 6. 3 sweaters, a dress, a pair of jeans, and a pair of sneakers. And my clothing lasts me forever because I take good care of it, I line dry everything, and when I'm at home, I usually wear yoga pants and a sweater, so my clothing just isn't getting that much wear. And because of that, many items in my wardrobe are at least like 5 years old, and most of them are older, I think. So I'll definitely keep you updated next year and do maybe like a wardrobe declutter or a wardrobe tour or something like that. Part of how I'm working to get back to my healthy previous weight is by not buying any junk food or unhealthy snacks whenever I go grocery shopping, and I have been doing that for a while. I really like this change. I feel a lot better now that I'm only like making exceptions when I'm eating out, for example, and when I'm at home I'm only eating healthy food and healthy snacks. So I'm gonna definitely keep doing that in 2022 as well. I'm the type of person who will eat the snack food if it's in the house. It's only a matter of time. So by just not having it in the house, it makes everything so much easier. And I enjoy healthy food too, so I don't really feel like I'm missing out in any way. If you want to know more about how I'm losing weight and working on my health, I made a whole video about it last week, so I will leave it in the description box for you. Next is any type of home decor or furniture items, and I said this last year as well for my low buy, but we did end up getting a few new things for the home recently. The reason was that we wanted to move to a new place originally this year for various reasons, but that ended up not working out, also for various reasons. And so we decided to give up for now and stay here and just try again when the circumstances change. We did have some furniture items that were just used up or worn out and that I wanted to replace, but we wanted to do that in the new home. But since that didn't work out, we decided to give our apartment a little bit of a makeover recently. We replaced a couple of things like our old worn out couch and our coffee table. We also gave our bedroom closet a makeover and a few more things. I showed the whole process over on Patreon, and I'm really happy with how everything turned out now. So I set the same goal for 2022. No home decor or furniture items of any kind. I am 100% happy with my space right now. I feel very relaxed here, very comfortable and cozy and inspired, and I'm very grateful for the changes that we were able to make. Next up is kitchen appliances, also a complete no-buy for me. I found that with the pandemic, I have been contemplating getting a few new kitchen appliances for things that I'm not able to make right now, like something with mixing things or a toaster or something, but I thought about it some more and I actually decided I don't really want to add anything like that. I am able to make most of the recipes with just a very few small appliances that I have now, and adding more would mean that they take up more space, it would be more cleaning, and also the things I will be able to make aren't exactly the healthiest. It's a lot of baking and stuff, so I figured I'll just keep it like it is for now, and if that means I can't make absolutely everything, then so be it. Next is any type of makeup or beauty item that I'm not already using right now. I kind of feel like I have my beauty routine down now. I enjoy the products that I'm using, and I don't want to add to that in any way. The best thing about this for me is that it allows me to completely ignore any type of beauty ad that I happen to see, because I'm just not looking for anything. And if something is used up, I will get a replacement. Other than that, I'm completely ignoring any other product or brand out there. It saves me so much energy, it saves me money, and I feel more confident because I'm not getting influenced by all of these ads for products that apparently I need that I can do just fine without. I also stopped spending money on getting my hair dyed because I'm growing out my natural color, which you can kind of see right there. I got rid of my hair straightener, I got rid of my blow dryer, I'm just air drying my hair now, and everything is just so much simpler and less stressful and less time consuming, and I love it. I also decided not to buy any handbags, backpacks, wallets, or suitcases. I have one of each and that works really well for me, and they're all still in good condition, so I want to keep using them in 2022 as well. I love having only one smaller handbag and one backpack, so I never have to wonder where to put something that I want to bring with me. It's either in my bag or it's in the pocket of my one winter coat. So because of that, I now never forget my public transportation card, for example, that I used to forget a lot when I had all these different purses, and it's just so much easier. I think this is probably the most challenging category for me, maybe even more so than the plants, because I love buying this stuff. I absolutely love it. But I want to challenge myself not to add any new things because I have enough. So if something breaks, for example, my rule is that it has to be a one in, one out situation. I had the same goal for 2021 as well, and I ended up getting 2 new bowls, 4 new coffee cups, 2 new kind of like tiny teacups for Japanese green tea, and 2 new mugs. So most of these were like a one in, one out thing to replace a chipped mug, for example, but not all of them, so yeah. Also, don't want to get any new subscription services this year. I currently only have Spotify and Netflix, which I both use a lot, so really happy with that, nice and simple. And I did end up getting Disney Plus for a couple of months this year to watch a few things that I wanted to watch, and then I ended up canceling that as well. And we also canceled our cable this year because the only thing we watch on TV is soccer, basically. And so we found a service that lets us stream that. It is much cheaper, and so we don't have to have that annoying cable box, and really happy with that choice. This was my last video of the year, which feels very strange to me. I want to thank all of you who've watched my videos this year, who have liked and shared and subscribed and commented. Whether you are new here or you've been here a while, I just really appreciate it. Getting my new video live and then connecting with all of you in the comment section is always one of my favorite moments of the week, and I just really appreciate your support. Extra special thanks, of course, to my patrons for supporting me, helping me make these videos. It's absolutely amazing, and if you want to join too, then you can do that by going to patreon.com/simplehappyzen. I wish you all a wonderful festive season, and I'll be back next week with a new video. For now, I would love it if you could give this one a thumbs up and subscribe if you haven't already, and of course comment down below which things you won't be buying in 2022. If you want to get some decluttering done, then you're gonna love these 2 videos. And as always, questions, comments, conversations down below. Have a lovely day, and I'll see you again next week. Bye bye.